Good morning, or should I say bon dia, hola. Today I am in Porto, a beautiful city in the north of Portugal, and I am actually on holiday this week, but I thought I would do a quick Monday video instead of a Monday email to say hello and let you know what's happening this week, because there's a lot happening at Coffee Break this week. First of all, I'm having an absolutely lovely time here. It's the first time for me visiting Porto, and it's been great practicing my Portuguese because it's so long since I've been in Portugal. I think it's 31 years since I studied in Lisbon during my university studies, and I've not been back in Portugal since, so I'm really enjoying putting my Portuguese and the Portuguese I've been revising and reviewing with Coffee Break Portuguese into practice. The other thing that's been really nice is that there are so many visitors here to Porto, and it's great hearing lots of other languages all the time. Anyway, what is coming up this week? Well, first of all, with Italian and German, we are on our the bonus lesson for 33, so that's season 3, episode 33 bonus. So you can put into practice what you learned on lesson 33 of both our Coffee Break Italian and German stories. Next up, we have La Penúltima Voluntad, and we're actually reaching episode 10 in our series of La Penúltima Voluntad. And so in LPV, as we call it, La Penúltima Voluntad, episode 10, it's kind of halfway through, so there's a little bit of a cliffhanger that you can look forward to, and that is in episode 10, which is due out, I believe, today on Monday. It's actually Sunday afternoon when I'm filming this, because it doesn't really look much like Monday morning in terms of light and everything, but I thought I'd film this in the Jardins do Palácio de Cristal aqui em Porto. Now, we've talked about LPV, we've talked about Coffee Break Italian and German. What else do we need to talk about? We need to talk about Coffee Break Portuguese. We released episode 3 last week, and that means that this week it's time for our bonus lesson for those of you who have the premium course for Coffee Break Portuguese Season 1. And for Coffee Break Gaelic, lesson 3 will be out on Wednesday. And in lesson 3, I believe we're looking at talking about where you're from. I think we're doing that anyway. I'll need to double check, but I think it's where you're from. So you can access Coffee Break Gaelic at coffeebreaklanguages.com/Gaelic and learn some Scottish Gaelic with us. Now, I should also say something important about Coffee Break Gaelic, and that is our special offer, our launch offer, is going to be finishing at the end of this week. So there's 20% off the course, and you can still access that right up until this Friday night, I think. So that's Coffee Break Gaelic at coffeebreaklanguages.com/Gaelic. But there's one other important piece of news this week, and that is we are just about to launch our next series of Coffee Break Swedish, because on Thursday, Coffee Break Swedish Travel Diaries episode 1 will be launched, and the Coffee Break Swedish Travel Diaries gives you the chance to follow the adventures of a family who are travelling down the west coast of Sweden, and you'll be able to practice your Portuguese, your Swedish, by listening to our Coffee Break Swedish Travel Diaries. Now, there's a course version of the Swedish Travel Diaries too, and in this course version is really cool because we listen to the diary entries of Matthias, who's the dad in the family, but then in the bonus version we also hear the point of view of the teenage daughter. So we'll be hearing 2 points of view in the story of the family who are travelling down the west coast of Sweden in our Coffee Break Swedish Travel Diaries starting on Thursday. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention, and that is this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we are sponsoring a special event that's happening in Edinburgh, the Edinburgh Language Event. And this is a great opportunity for anyone who's interested in language and languages and linguistics to take part in an event and hear some really interesting presentations, all sorts of presentations about different languages, about different aspects of linguistics. And it's all happening at the Institut Français in Edinburgh this coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The event itself takes place on Saturday and Sunday, but there's kind of pre-event happenings on Friday night. And the Coffee Break team will be there, so you can come along. If you're a local Coffee Break learner in Scotland, you can come along to experience this event, and I'll put a link in the description below for tickets to this event. I'll be doing a presentation telling a little bit the story of Coffee Break and where we came from and where we're heading, so I'm looking forward to that next weekend in Edinburgh. For now, it is, as I said, Sunday afternoon, so I am going to continue to enjoy a lovely walk around Porto this Sunday afternoon. So, of course, as ever, I wish you a productive week of language learning, whichever language you're learning. And, of course, as ever, happy coffee breaking. Muito obrigado. Adeus. Até já.